so today we're going to talk about identifying quadratic data. So given a data table, how do you know if it is a quadratic function or not? So there's going to be some steps. First of all, for a set of equally spaced x values, a quadratic function has a constant second differences, or has constant second differences. Okay, so what does that mean? So first of all, when I look at the table, I have to make sure that they have equally spaced x values. So if it does not have equally spaced x values, this method will not work to determine if the data is quadratic. So first check, and you see it 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, so it is. Okay, so therefore what you're going to do is you're going to check the first difference. Okay, so you check the difference between each of the y values. So this is 2 down, then 1 down, then 0 down, and then 1 back up. So those are my differences, -2, -1, 0, 1. So from those, I check the second differences. So the second differences is like the difference between the first differences. So when I look from -2 to -1, it's up 1. From -1 to 0, it's up 1 again. From 0 to 1, it's up 1 again. Okay, so I'm checking to see if there's a constant difference of the second differences. And it must be non-zero. It cannot have a difference of 0. Even though that would be a constant difference, it doesn't count because it has to be non-zero. Okay, so let's see what this would look like. Let's try an example here. Alright, so what am I checking? First I have to make sure that the x values are equally spaced. So -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So they are. So I'm going to go through and check the first differences. So I look here and I say that's +1, +2, +4, +8. Okay, so those are my first differences. So now to check the second differences, I check to see the difference between those. So +1, +2, +4. Okay, so my second differences are these. So no, this is not quadratic because the second differences have to be equal. Alright, so I want you to try these on your own, so go ahead and pause the video for a moment and try these two examples. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you paused them, so I'm going to reveal the answers. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so it's kind of small. So if you look here, the differences, the first differences are 10, 14, 18, and 22. But when I look in the blue, those are the second differences. +4, +4, +4. Ding, 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 we have a winner. This is quadratic. It is. Alright, for this one, wait for it. Alright, the first differences are actually constant. That's a constant first difference. And the second difference, therefore, is still constant. However, it has to be non-zero. It has to be the second differences are constant and not 0. So that is not true. So that is a no.